Hi volunteer, my name is Daria. I'm also a volunteer and I'm helping here at the Greenville right now. Before coming here, I had a lot of questions, probably the same ones that you're having right now. So as a part of my contribution to this project, I wanted to make a video with all the information that's useful to know before coming here. So in this video, I will share some of the projects and tasks you could work on at the resort, how your stay would look like, and I will also give you some tips on how to make yourself more comfortable here. First, the WorkAway program here is very flexible. Volunteers usually work about 5 hours per day, and the tasks depend a lot on your skills and interests. You can choose different types of projects and contribute in different ways around the resort, but you are expected to stay here 2 weeks or longer. One important area is eco and sustainability projects. The resort follows the 3R principle: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Volunteers may help with zero waste initiatives, organizing recycled materials, and supporting sustainability practices around the property. Another area is hospitality work. Volunteers sometimes help with housekeeping, occasional cleaning, small repairs, painting, gardening, or landscaping. The goal is to keep the resort comfortable and welcoming for the guests and for everyone around. There are also creative and art projects. One initiative here is the Recycle Art Colony, where volunteers create art and crafts using recycled or discarded materials. These projects are called Bodo Art and Craft, and the idea is to turn waste materials into creative projects. Another unique part of the program is permaculture. The resort has a permaculture discovery center where volunteers can help maintain the area and learn about sustainable growing practices. For people interested in digital work, there are also social media tasks. Volunteers sometimes help improve the website, create social media content, take photos or videos, and help promote the resort. That's what I'm doing here. Now let's talk about accommodation. Volunteers are provided with a place to stay, obviously, but it depends on availability. This could be a guest room or a dormitory-style hostel. There's electricity, there's water, but the bathroom facilities are mostly shared. There are some rooms where you would have your own, but it's rare on availability. There's a shared kitchen with a fridge, where you can cook and store your food, but one thing to know is that the kitchen is outdoors and doesn't have walls, which can be a bit of a cultural surprise for some people, and because of it, it's important to store your food properly so ants and other animals don't get to it. Regarding food, meals are generally not provided because volunteers come from many different countries and have very different diets. However, some basic ingredients are available, like rice, flour, bread, eggs, oil, salt, sugar, and a lot of sauces. My recommendation for you is to bring groceries when you first arrive, at least for the first few days or even the first week, because grocery stores here are not close. The resort is about an hour and a half from Kuala Lumpur International Airport by car, and the easiest way to get here and from here is by Grab or Bolt, since buses don't really come to this area. Sometimes, if someone from the resort is already driving somewhere, you may also be able to join. There's a good Wi-Fi here, which is enough for calls and basic online work. Usually, there are 4 volunteers around staying at the same time. Sometimes people work together, but most of the time everyone works on their own tasks. The resort is located in a tropical rainforest, so you should expect heat, humidity, and insects. The accommodation is comfortable but simple. For example, there is electricity but no air conditioning, and occasionally you might see a bug around. Nothing dangerous, but it's important to be comfortable living close to nature. If you plan to come here, I recommend bringing a mosquito repellent if you're very sensitive to mosquitoes, sunscreen, comfortable clothes you can work in, and groceries for the first few days. Personally, what surprised me the most about this place is how calming it is. Life here is just very simple. You wake up with the sun, you spend some time working outside, and the environment is extremely quiet. I actually felt my nervous system slowing down a lot, and I feel much more mentally recovered being here. It's perfect for someone who wants a break from city life, enjoys nature, and is happy living simply for a while. If that sounds like you, this place could be a really meaningful experience. It definitely has been for me.